YouTube people, this is Prime X Man here, and I'm going to be doing a review on Transformers Combiner Wars Motormaster. And me personally, I think this truck looks awfully similar to Galvatron from Age of Extinction. That's my own opinion though. So, in truck mode, it's very decent. He is solid, even though like some things don't peg together correctly. Like they just pop out very easily. And, some of what I do with this vehicle is that in the instructions, this was flipped up like that, and I don't really like how that looks, so I'll flip it back this way, so it looks more like, a real truck, like, an air dam, on top of a truck. And, the bad things about this truck is that, if they had the time and money to put a little bit of black in between the windshield and the grill, they probably should have had the time and money to put a little bit more purple on the window here. Because see how the window's purple here? And it keeps going on here, if you can see it. And, there's no purple, it's just gray. And same with the side windows. No purple on the windshield. So, I don't like how they make the Transformer toys these days, mostly because they're lazy and they do not put enough color into it, and it doesn't really look that good, So, on to robot mode. It's very simple. So, I bought this, and I did not use the instructions. That's what I do all the time. I do not use the instructions, I figure it out myself. So, what you're going to do is flip down the legs and the feet, so it's like that. And, then after that, probably just get the legs out of the way. And these little side door things flip down. Just this one's kind of hard to get out. Pegs together a lot better than this one on the other side. Flip up the air dam. Get the arms out. And then pull them out this way. And the elbow's going to be kind of pointing the opposite direction, so probably that. And then when you just flip up the waist, and then this little waist piece for Menasor that he combines with all the Stunticons. And then the last thing is his humongous head. Yeah. Very puny. That's another thing that I don't really like about this toy, is that the head is tiny. But I see why, because when it flips around this way, it has to fit through there. I mean, it barely fits. I can feel it scraping against the side right there, just a little bit. So the head's small. And I remember I've seen pictures of this on Google Images and stuff like that, and I thought the arms looked absolutely, they look too long for the whole toy, but now that I see it, it actually looks kind of cool. So from your perspective, you're probably thinking about the same thing. I thought arms were too long, but in person, they're not half bad. So, and then here is the big old sword that he comes with for Menasor, because, Menasor is probably going to be about that tall. So, yeah, big sword. Very big sword. It kind of goes with his humongous arms. Very cool. And the articulation is it's pretty good. Arms go out all the way around. Oh, oops. Yeah. The elbow does go the other way. Then the legs, it goes very, very high. His leg goes, very good joints. And then it bends at the knee about like that. There you have them. And in my opinion, one last thing. Awesomeness for this toy. Awesomeness, I guess you could say. From 1 to 10, I'd give it a 6. Because the paint job, the paint is not really good. It's just silver and purple, pretty much. The good things about it is that it looks cool besides the tiny head. It's a pretty decent figure. So, there you have them. Transformers Combiner Wars Motor Master.